Today's trick comes from something I spotted Kyle Johnson doing from Chicago doing at Spin Summit this past week in Colorado. Now, we've been playing around with toroids now for a number of months, and we've been kind of exploring the different shapes that are possible to generate with them, and seeing which of these shapes reads to the audience, which of these shapes reads to us, et cetera, right? And a lot of these things are still so complex, a lot of us are trying really hard to get a handle on them. Even more so our audience, right? Now, the second night I was at Spin Summit, I spotted Kyle from across the room doing this little ditty where he was switching from a same time, same direction corkscrew and then suddenly popping it into the right angle of adjoining vertices of a toroid flower, which this is the standard toroid flower we've been playing around with for months now, wherein the poi is always spinning away from you at body center, right? The difference here is just how you get into it. Namely, it's always from this flat corkscrew kind of place, right? And when I saw Kyle do this, it made me really instantly realize, hey, you know, we've been working so hard on figuring out, okay, let's do a chase pentagram offset by 1 point. Let's do a chase pentagram offset by 2 points. Let's do a chase pentagram offset by 5 points, you know? And all of these things are really well and good and teach us a lot of skills, but most of the folks who are watching us will never ever know what we're doing. Whereas any fool can tell the difference between two things moving horizontally and then one of them suddenly moving vertically, right? Especially because he was spinning glow poi, it made that right angle pop like nothing I've ever seen happening with toroids before. And, you know, of course, this is a great lesson for all of us techies. We are drawn to the complex. We're drawn to doing things that look and feel hard. And sometimes it's the simplest entry into these things that reads the best, you know? So, complicating it as I am inclined to, I took Kyle's original movement and then started working my way around the different quarter time axes, as we will as we're techies. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to mean that much more to an audience than if I just pop that right angle and go back to my original movement. It flows very nicely, yeah? So, I'm going to plant my flag and say, you know what, it may not be the hardest toroid out there, but it certainly does look really cool, especially if it's done with glow or fire. So I heartily recommend you guys play around with this and take in the lesson that I did. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you very soon. Peace.